what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So don't mind Sydney and I having our dance party early in the morning, getting our energy going for today's video, which is a get it done with me style video. We are baking chocolate donuts in this video with a chocolate ganache with some sprinkles on top, getting some house chores done, laundry, purging my bathroom closet. You guys, it's gotten so out of hand and I have been in dire need of purging it, and I've just been on a huge kick of decluttering things in my house that I just cannot stand anymore. And then cooking dinner. We ended up having a breakfast for dinner with a super delicious, crispy, buttery garlic potatoes and egg biscuit sandwiches for dinner. So I hope you guys enjoy videos like these. If you don't forget to give it a thumbs up and then leave me a comment down below. That way I know what to continue to film for you guys. So I hope you enjoy this kind of get it all done, day in the life, lots to do video.
I used to think I had plenty in my life, still my glass was half empty, but you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time.
I was in a major mood to bake today, and we're baking some chocolate donuts. I have sugar, brown sugar, salt, cocoa powder, butter, egg, sour cream, milk, baking soda, flour. Did I get it all? Vanilla. You don't see vanilla there, but we needed vanilla. Anyway, I did find this recipe on Pinterest and I will go ahead and link it down below. I did my own spin on the top. I originally wanted to do some peppermint on the top, but I didn't have any peppermint, so we ended up going with some sprinkles. But anyway, Sydney and I ended up baking this, and I just love baking with Sydney, and she doesn't let me bake without her these days.
My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out.
So for these donuts, you're going to start with 1 egg, a 1/4 cup granulated sugar, and a 1/4 cup brown sugar. Whisk those all together. Then you're going to add 1/4 cup milk, 1/3 cup sour cream, 3 tablespoons melted butter, and 1 teaspoon vanilla, and mix that all together. And then in a separate bowl, you're supposed to sift the dry ingredients, and my sifter was in the wash, so I just whisked it together to make sure there were no lumps. But you're going to do, in a separate bowl, 3/4 cup flour, 1/2 cup baking cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt. And then I just let Sydney whisk that all together until it was nice and smooth and there were no lumps. And then after that, you are going to slowly fold that in together, and then your batter is all done.
Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. We have come all this way, love, so I don't see us stopping now. My life's an adventure.
You can leave these donuts as is. You can glaze them, you can put some frosting on them, and I chose to do a chocolate ganache, which is just super easy. Some milk chocolate chips with some heated up heavy cream dumped on top. Stir it all together, it melts and becomes this like silky, delicious chocolate sauce that sort of doesn't ever harden, but it's delicious. Anyway, so that's what I ended up doing and dunking the donuts in the ganache, and then ended up topping them with sprinkles. I originally, like I said, wanted to do some peppermint candies on top. I think that would be so festive and so flavorful, but we didn't have any and I wasn't going to the store, so we had some sprinkles on hand. We either had like Halloween or Christmas sprinkles, so of course we went with our Christmas colors, and Sydney loves sprinkles. So that was a really fun treat to have, you know, some donuts, and then we'll have them for breakfast tomorrow morning. And it's just special. I feel like donuts are one of those things where you don't think you can make at home a lot, but I'm telling you, they're so easy. You get a recipe, you get the little donut pan silicone mold, and you look like you know what you're doing.
You came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. Now my life's an adventure, and you're the reason why. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out, even after all of...
Next on the agenda was getting a pile of laundry, mostly folded. I like to get as much as I possibly can done. Sometimes, you know, I do stop in the middle of a load, and just mom life, you know. I did want to get Sydney outside while the sun was still shining, since the sun does go down super early, and I wanted to be able to get Sydney outside, but the landscapers were also there, and it was a perfect excuse for mommy to say, you know what? Let's wait for the landscapers to be done and I can get some more housework done. So that is what I did. I folded a load of laundry while another one was going in the dryer, and then after that, Sydney and I played outside for a little while. She ended up collecting like 12 pounds worth of rocks and mowing the lawn, quote unquote, like the landscapers. It was so cute. Sydney likes to pretend that she's helping.
So small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out, even after all of these years. You still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out.
So we're about to purge a bunch of stuff from this closet, you guys. It's just, you know, you organize and then a year later, this is where we're at. And no, I'm not like hoarding or anything or clearing shelves. These happen to be from, you know, since March. Once in a while when we're at the store, grab one. Can't hurt to have those on hand though. Yeah, it's just the situation.
Trees are dancing while the spring's still here. They don't make haste because they know what's coming.
Now this top shelf wasn't horrible. I didn't have to get rid of pretty much anything. I just have it more organized. Paper towels. I have all of my sanitizing, disinfecting wipes in this row. All of my cleaners, some antibacterial and some all-purpose. There we have a few, and then in here I have hand sanitizers, hand sanitizing wipes, just so that I can, you know, I love these so that I can throw those in my purse. I have some hand soaps in here, and then I have like peroxide and alcohol and, you know, antiseptics like that in here. So that is what that situation is. And then this one, oh, I have more alcohol actually. I should put that in that. I have plenty of space. Of course, always nice to have, you know, when you have kids and you get cuts and scrapes and all that stuff. Anyway, now Now this one, you guys, I know, like you've seen me organize these spaces and then, you know, a year later it looks like this. It's because I have so much stuff. I honestly just, I have too much stuff and that's why it gets this way. So what I'm gonna do is go through and purge. Like a lot of this stuff is like sunscreens and things from years that have probably expired, so I need to go through those, and lotions. I do have a bunch of hair stuff. Some of them are almost empty, and then who knows what is in this at this point. I like can't reach any of this. What, a random bib and towel, like, you know, it's just getting a little clearly out of control. I do use a lot of this stuff, but it just needs to be completely purged. Now I'm gonna go through this shelf right here. All my teeth whitening stuff. I mean, come on, Haley, that's gross. You need to put it away. I do love the High Smile stuff. If I use teeth whitener, that's what I use. And then, yeah, these are all like travel hair products.
We try to wash away our broken years, but it's so hard in the cold summer.
Unfortunately, I had to throw away a ton of like expired things, but I have, you know, cortisone cream, baby oil, chest rub for Sydney, the Benadryl itch stick. So all of Sydney's, you know, stuff in here, eczema lotion, that will go in here.
It seems like it should in the cold summer. They're slowing down to get their sleep. They've had enough bringing life to others. But I still don't know what else to seek but your smile in the morning hours.
It makes me so happy to see some empty space here. The first step is purging. Next step will be organizing. That will not be today, but today we're focusing on just purging. I know this is not the most organized situation, but at least I can kind of see in here. So now moving along to this section. I mean, it looks a whole lot worse than it is. Like I had good intentions, but it just, you know, I am going to be getting rid of some towels and things. I will be donating if they're salvageable. I'll probably just, you know, wash them and then put them in, you know, things and then donate them. And then things get hidden and then I forget. I have all these amazing body scrubs and lotions. Oh, and more masks that I did not know I had. See, you know, mommy could have a lot more self-care than she does because she has more stuff than she know of.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend song, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew.
It was one of those nights where I didn't have a clue what I was making for dinner, so I just randomly saw my red potatoes sitting there, and I was like, you know what, it's a good night for breakfast for dinner. So I ended up making some crispy, garlicky Parmesan red potatoes, baked red potatoes. They were so yummy, and they're so easy to make. So I ended up doing those with some egg and cheese biscuit sandwiches for dinner. It was really good. I'm not the largest breakfast for dinner person, but I do really like some egg and cheese on biscuit sandwiches or on croissants. And these potatoes are super delicious. They don't have to be for breakfast. Of course, they can be any side dish for any, main meal, of course. So first thing you're going to do with these potatoes is halve them or quarter them depending on how big they are. And then you're going to parboil them. So boil them for about 6-ish minutes until they're a little bit tender. Definitely not cooked all the way soft through, but just a little bit prior, and then that makes them nice and tender and cooked in the middle when you bake them. So you're going to set your oven to 400 degrees, and then once your potatoes are parboiled, you're going to drain them, mix them with some olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, some Parmesan cheese. I, of course, just had this blend on hand of Asiago Parmesan. It's whatever, but Parmesan blend or Parmesan cheese. And then I ended up doing a heaping teaspoon, more like a tablespoon of minced garlic, and I mixed everything up. And then spray your cookie sheet a little bit ahead of time with some oil, and then you spread them all out, cut side down. You're going to bake them for about 15 minutes, and then you're going to flip them and then bake them for another 10 to 15 minutes until they're nice and crispy and golden. I ended up topping mine with some sour cream and chives, you'll see at the end. And then I moved on to making the biscuit sandwiches in between. It's just scrambled eggs topped with some American cheese on a cooked biscuit, and then you put that in the oven for the last couple of minutes while everything is warming up to have it be nice and melted. And it was just a really delicious kind of nice change for dinner.
Don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in.
So this was our dinner. Again, I did top the potatoes with some sour cream and chives, and it came out super yummy. It's just a nice change to have some breakfast for dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Get It Done With Me video. Look forward to the next one. I like doing some tasks in specific videos like this, so I hope you guys enjoy it too, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.